Taysom Hill is on this list. Somehow Taysom Hill always ends up on these waiver lists because people keep picking up Taysom Hill and dropping Taysom Hill. And why are we picking up Taysom Hill this time, Bradley? Oh, it's only because he set a career high in targets and a career high in receptions. Taysom Hill played 39 pass snaps. 39. His season high before that was 23. We want to get Taysom Hill in our tight end spot because Juwan Johnson is considered week to week with a calf injury, and the Saints have moved Taysom Hill into the tight end role. If only FFPC would do that. Nevertheless, Taysom Hill finished this past week as, we don't even have that ranking up, but he'd probably be in the top 10 of tight ends, top 12 of tight ends, 7 for 49. He didn't have much rushing. Let me pull up the rushing. You've got to be encouraged by all of that. He played mostly out of the slot. He played 7 snaps out wide, 15 yards after the catch. So this is a player that we know what his rushing can do. We know what his quarterbacking upside is. But the receiving game, for him to have 8 targets, for Taysom Hill to have 8 targets, 7 receptions, that's a game changer for us. Because, yeah, he only had 1 attempt in the Houston game, but we've seen up to 9 rush attempts on the season. If we can just get the perfect storm of Taysom Hill as a tight end, oh, baby. I will be even more upset at FFPC for making that shift for Taysom Hill to the quarterback position. But you need to be picking up Taysom Hill. He scored 12.3 fantasy points this past week. You can't be upset with that. We want to be rostering a spike week king Taysom Hill moving forward, especially if you have tight end eligibility for Taysom Hill. Because as I said, we expect Juwan Johnson to be out. He's week to week with that calf injury. And I think that was a successful move for the New Orleans Saints to try to get Taysom Hill the ball more, take a load off of Alvin Kamara. Chris Olave is dealing with a minor injury from what I hear. So Taysom Hill, short underneath routes, Rashid Shaheed spreading the field. You got Chris Olave running everywhere. And then Taysom Hill, close to the line of scrimmage, seeing if he can get some guys to miss. Almost an extension of the running game. But how can you ignore 8 targets from a tight end? Especially like Taysom Hill. So give me some Taysom Hill.